Here are 4 things only an INFJ can relate to. Number 1. Eyes that understand. Amidst the myriad of faces and conversations that populate the world, there exists an extraordinary pair of eyes. The eyes of an INFJ. These eyes, more than just windows to the soul, hold a profound understanding that transcends mere appearances. They possess the unique ability to penetrate the veils of facades and reach into the depths of the human experience. When an INFJ looks upon another, it's as if they're reading between the lines of existence. Every fleeting expression, every subtle shift in tone tells a story that they're attuned to deciphering. It's a kind of silent dialogue where emotions and thoughts are exchanged in the unspoken language of empathy. These eyes absorb not only the words that are spoken, but also the unsaid, the intangible currents of feeling that flow beneath the surface. It's as if the emotions of those around them are painted on an invisible canvas. A canvas that only the INFJ can perceive. Their intuitive ability, rooted in their dominant function introverted intuition (NI), guides these eyes. The patterns and connections that NI weaves grant the INFJ insights that others might overlook. This intuitive lens allows them to perceive the underlying motivations, fears, and aspirations that color the experiences of those they encounter. In relationships, the eyes that understand hold a special significance. The INFJ's gaze offers a safe haven, a place where others can be vulnerable without judgment. However, this gift can also be a burden. The flood of emotions and understanding that these eyes receive can sometimes overwhelm the INFJ. They may find themselves absorbing the pain and struggles of others, carrying the weight that can be emotionally draining. In a world where communication is often marred by misunderstanding, the eyes that understand are a rarity. They bridge the gap between words and emotions, offering a connection that transcends the limitations of speech. So if you ever find yourself on the receiving end of an INFJ's gauge, know that their eyes hold a gift, an ability to see you for who you truly are, to understand your unspoken joys and sorrows, and to remind you that in a world filled with noise, there's someone who listens to the language of your heart. Number 2. Championing underdogs. In the tapestry of society, there are those whose stories are muted, whose battles are fought in the shadows, the underdogs. And among the masses, there exists a unique force, an INFJ, who stands as a steadfast ally and champion for these unsung heroes. The INFJ's heart beats in rhythm with the underdogs, drawn to their struggles and deeply attuned to their unspoken plights. It's as if they possess an internal radar for detecting the muted voices that often fade in the cacophony of life. When others pass by without noticing, the INFJ's heart reaches out with a silent promise: "You're not alone. I see you." Their empathetic nature, fueled by their dominant function introverted intuition, allows them to understand the complexities of others' experiences even without direct communication. Championing underdogs isn't just about offering a helping hand, it's about offering a platform for their stories to be heard. INFJs often lend their voice, their creativity, and their passion to raise awareness and provoke change. The INFJ's heart aches for the pain endured by the underdogs, and yet they're also acutely aware of the need to respect the autonomy and agency of those they're supporting. This balance stems from their deep respect for individual dignity, a product of their auxiliary function, extroverted feeling (FE). In relationships, the INFJ's tendency to champion underdogs often extends to their personal connections. They are drawn to partners who are resilient and compassionate, valuing those who share their commitment to making the world a better place. But this path isn't without its challenges. The emotional weight of championing underdogs can be overwhelming at times. The INFJ might find themselves absorbing the pain and struggles of others, feeling a responsibility to make a difference even when the odds are stacked against them. In a world that often values the loudest voices, the INFJ's role as a champion for the underdogs is both quiet and profound. They remind us that there is strength in compassion, power in empathy, and that every individual's story matters. no matter how softly it's told. So if you find yourself touched by an INFJ's efficacy, know that their efforts stem from a place of deep empathy and a belief that even in the darkest corners, a single voice can illuminate the way to change. Number 3. Alone in a crowd. Amidst the bustling symphony of life, there exists a paradox, a solitary figure nestled within a sea of faces. The INFJ, known for their ability to connect on a profound level, also knows what it's like to feel alone in a crowd. Surrounded by conversations and interactions, it's as if the INFJ carries a secret universe within. This internal world, rich with thoughts, emotions, and ideas, is a sanctuary they retreat to amidst the cacophony of external stimuli. The INFJ's unique perspective arises from their dual nature, an amalgamation of extroverted feeling (FE) and introverted intuition (NI). Their FE allows them to empathize deeply and engage harmoniously with others, while their NI encourages introspection and reflection. In social settings, the INFJ often wears the mask of the social chameleon, adapting to different scenarios while still remaining true to their core values. In relationships, the INFJ's longing for connection often translates into seeking partners who appreciate their complexity and respect their need for solitude. These partners become bridges between the INFJ's inner world and the outer realm, allowing them to share their thoughts and emotions without fear of judgment. Navigating this balancing act between the external and internal isn't without its challenges. The INFJ might find themselves caught between their desire to connect and their need for solitude, which can sometimes lead to feelings of being torn. Yet it's this very dichotomy that adds depth to the INFJ's experience. Their ability to move between these realms grants them a unique perspective, enriching their understanding of both the individual and the collective human experience. So if you ever encounter an INFJ who seems both present and distant, know that their inner world is a tapestry of thoughts and emotions, a world they cherish and share selectively. And within this dance of connections and solitude, they find a delicate harmony that shapes their interactions with the world around them. Number 4. Visions painted in silence. Within the labyrinth of thoughts and emotions that forms the INFJ's inner realm, there exists a secret atelier, an expanse of boundless creativity where visions are woven into existence without the utterance of a single word. Here, the INFJ's imagination takes flight, painting vibrant landscapes and crafting intricate narratives that can only be experienced in the silence of their minds. It's as if their thoughts hold the brush, their emotions serve as the palette, and the canvas is the vast expanse of their imagination. This unique ability to create entire worlds within their mind's eye is nurtured by their dominant function, introverted intuition. NI allows them to see patterns, connections, and possibilities that others might overlook, and it's through this lens that they craft their masterpieces. In this realm of silent creation, the INFJ's creativity knows no bounds. They might find solace in writing, where words become brushstrokes that paint vivid stories, or they might lose themselves in music, allowing melodies to carry their emotions to places where words fail to tread. Visual arts, dance, and other creative outlets become a means of translating their intricate thoughts and feelings into tangible forms. Expression through creativity also offers the INFJ a bridge to the external world, a way to communicate their inner complexities to those around them. They might choose to share their creations selectively, offering glimpses into the vast landscapes of their imagination to those who truly understand. In relationships, the INFJ's creative endeavors can be an extension of their desire for authenticity and connection. They're drawn to partners who respect and appreciate their artistic expression, recognizing that the artwork they create is an intimate part of their identity. However, this intimate connection with their creativity can also make them sensitive to criticism. Sharing their artistic creations feels like sharing a piece of their soul, making it essential for those around them to approach their creative expressions with care. So if you encounter an INFJ engrossed in their creative pursuits, know that you're witnessing their inner world come to life. Their ability to paint visions in silence offers a window into the depths of their imagination, a realm where thoughts, emotions, and dreams intertwine, revealing the true essence of their intricate and beautiful mind. These videos will be really helpful for you.